Okay, we got a little rain last night by the looks of things. You can see there's some water. I put the screen over the water so that the mosquitoes don't have sex in there and reproduce. Because we don't really need more of them. So I guess I'm like the Klaus Schwab or Bill Gates of the mosquito world. I want to depopulate them. Or whatever. Decrease their numbers. Anyway. Yeah, let's see now. We'll go over here. I think I'm going to have the leftover spaghetti for breakfast because that's a hearty meal. I might go to work today, although I don't know if I will or not. I don't know what the plans are. It'll be kind of a messy day. If I do go to work, it'll be kind of a messy day to work for sure because of all the rain. But it'll still be a day of work, which is good. Nothing wrong with a day of work. Rocky's wisely staying inside. There we go. Close up the refrigerator. That works pretty well. It does. It's just buried in the ground there. Okay, now. This is the leftover spaghetti with my homemade sauce from last night. I don't like to leave stuff for very long left over. But, yeah, there it is. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, oh, there's a piece of corn silk. Okay, now. Let's go inside here. There's my Rocky. Oh. There he is, having a sleep on his pillow. Quite the cat. Just a-sleeping away. What a good boy. Love that little guy, I do. I do. I love my little cat. You know what? Before I can get at anything in here, I'm going to need to put my pot away. Oh, there's an empty water bottle. There's no room in here. Step over that and then I'll take it out in a minute. It's handy to have this little closet here. When you don't have very much room, it's handy to have a little extra storage. Okay, now. I'll put the big pot away until the next time I need it. Oh. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, so if I am going to go to work, I need to get a move on. I'm not sure yet. I'll send a message to the neighbors and see what they think. See if they think it's... Okay. That one's still got water in it. These ones are still water. Okay. Yeah. Got to get my lighter. Oop. There's my Rocky again. My good Zippo lighter. Yeah. And my pot. I needs my pot. My good big pot. Everything you do here, because there's no room, ends up being a bigger project than you intend it to be. Here we go now. Here we go. Now I got a good pot here. I need a fork, because I can't fork things up without a fork. I'll tell you that much. There we go. We'll put those in there. I'm going to need a pot, too. Bowl, too. Yes, I am. Okay, now. Alrighty. Well, Well, let's see what we're going to do now. This is quite the adventure we're having here, you know. Of course, I'm operating with one hand here too, so it's a little different, but that's all right. There we go. Look at that stuff. That looks good. That might be more than I can eat in one sitting, but it looks good. All right. Now we'll just get the lighter going here. Ah, come on. My fingers are all arthritic, I guess, now too, and I'm having some troubles with the dampness. There we go. All right. Anyway, we'll put this on here. We will. Doesn't take it long to warm up once you get started. Alright, anyway, we'll talk to y'all later, I guess. I better focus on my cooking. Yes, we'd better, and I better send a message to my people I work for sometimes and see what's up with them. There we go, okay. Still haven't heard anything from the people with the car I want to look at, so I'm going to guess that I'm not going to hear anything from them. I'm not going to send them another message. I see they've seen the message I sent, so sending them another message would just be harassment. Plus, it would make it look like I'm super anxious to buy the car, which, you know, I'm at the point where I couldn't care less, really. But, like I say, if they don't want to respond, then they don't need to, that's all. But if they want to sell the car, I'm a potentially interested buyer, so it would behoove them to respond. But then I always wonder, I have a bad reputation, really more so in my hometown than here, but this is only 12 miles away, so my bad reputation has followed me here a few times. You know, a lot of rumors got spread in my hometown by people that were mad at me. What I found is, because people thought I was weak, they targeted me. And then if I didn't, when I wouldn't just bend over and take it gracefully, that'd make them mad. And they'd hate me. But they couldn't say that they hated me because I wouldn't let them take advantage of me or bully me or whatever. So they'd spread nasty rumors like saying that I'm a pedophile and all that stuff, you know. Which there was no truth in any of it, but... And believe me, the local police hated me too, so... They saw me as a troublemaker because I was constantly getting into conflict with these people that wanted to push me around because they thought I was weak. And so, and because I'd stand up for myself, which of course, in Canada, standing up for yourself, especially if that results in violence, is a criminal act. So, the police had no more use for me than a lot of those other ones did. And if they could have got me into jail for, you know, for some sort of a pedophile-related charge or whatever, they would have been more than happy to do that to me. So, if I was what they said I was, then I wouldn't be walking around now. In fact, I probably would have been sent to jail a long time ago, and I probably wouldn't have come out of jail alive, because if you're in on those kinds of charges, those are bad charges to have, you know, if you're in jail. So, you know, you kind of get a kill on sight kind of a thing against you if you have those kinds of charges. So, I mean, the police would have been more than happy to put me in that position. So I'm sure that if there was anything to it, I wouldn't be talking to you now, probably. I'd either be dead or in jail. But anyway, common sense doesn't really come into play when people are spreading rumors and when people tend to want to believe whatever rumor they've heard or whatever rumor they're spreading. Anyway, like I say, I don't know if that's the reason that I haven't heard back, but it could be. It has been in the past when I've had weird things like that happen. But who's to say? The car's still advertised anyway, so it must still be for sale. If they don't want to deal with me, they'll deal with someone else, that's all. And that's all right, because I'll find something else. And hopefully it'll be for sale by somebody who doesn't mind dealing with me. That's all. Anyway, that's it for now. Let's go up and have a look at the beautiful maple tree. We might as well, eh? I'll come around this way. Property owner here doesn't really like me showing any vehicles, especially license plate numbers and stuff. So that's why I'm coming around this way. It's more license plates that he's worried about than anything. But, yeah. But there's the beautiful tree. If I come around this way, then there's no danger of catching a license plate in the video. There it is. There's the tree. Alright. Still beautiful. It's lost most of its leaves though. But anyway, we'll see y'all later.